let me just go into California Bay Laurel. Yeah, okay, it is, and I'm not even totally sure that they've actually tied down exactly that it is bufotenine. I had an awful hard time finding research or statements on this. But bufotenine seemed to be the best explanation for what's in the Bay Laurel. Okay, so it's in the nut, and maybe in other parts of the tree, but it's definitely in the nut. And the nut, it looks like a hazelnut, and it's in vast quantities on the ground, I hear, in California this year. There's just been a vast harvest, production of it. And not too many things eat it, so, you always throw away nuts that have a hole in it, but they usually don't. But so then you collect a bunch, you de-shell them, and you put them on a cookie tin. I never put oil on there, I don't think. And then you toast them at about 350 degrees, and they turn brown. They start tan, and they start turning brown. And in order to be edible, they're extremely bitter. This is actually why I got interested in them before I knew anything about the DMT. I got interested because they were, to me, the archetypal alkaloidal bitter. Like, whoa, is that perfectly bitter? And that bitterness finally disappears when you toast it down to like a black coffee bean. It tastes so delicious. It tastes like coffee and chocolate together. And there's a certain amount of sweetness, more than in either one by themselves, but people add a little honey. You don't need to add very much. And you can just eat it plain, but wow, is it good. So that's called truffles, Bay Laurel truffles. But if you stop before that, I call them semi-roasted Bay Laurel nuts. Then you get them maybe from about half to 3/4 baked to that full extent. You get the active ingredient, and it tastes a lot like Kahlua, like bitter almond, because it's still bitter as a tincture, if you made a tincture out of it, which I have. And that's the medicinal part. I had one friend.
Visit us at the Matthew Wood Institute of Herbalism.com.